So in this video, we're going to look at how to deal with a new registrant for the Responsible Business Checkup when their details haven't matched with any information we have on Salesforce. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a look at the email that's come in from ProBench, and I will copy the name of the organisation. Then I'll go across to Salesforce, see if it matches with anything we have on our system. It could be that there's a typo in the details of the organisation, in the email address that's been given. It could just be a really small matter that's not quite matched up with what we have on file. So it looks as though the only emails in the system are the ones from our new registrant on the rbcu. There's a couple of files, but I suspect they're not actually matching up with this company. And there's one lead which is owned by me, and that is also from the system, because every new registrant, whether they get registered successfully or not, creates a new lead in Salesforce. So it looks as though there's no companies. So let's go back and check the name of the person. Okay, so that's again only matched with information that's come in from ProBench. So the next thing we usually do is check the email address. It may be that the name of the company and the name of the email address are slightly different on ProBench from what they are on Salesforce. So I'm just going to try the email address on its own. And again, just information that's coming from ProBench to Salesforce. Okay, so the next thing we will usually do is try and find out if the organisation really exists. So 2 islands. If I open up a new window, just do it and see what that finds. Aha, so they do exist. That's good news. But what do they do? How about? So it looks as though they're a consultancy that deals in sustainable design for communities and spaces. Now we do treat registrants like this slightly differently from regular registrants, and we can see that Thomas does exist there. His details are there under new projects. Which is even here. So we send a slightly different email to this type of registrant, which asks them what their intentions are in using the checkup. Is it for their own use, or is it for use with their clients, in which case we ask them to sort of talk this through with us in a bit more detail before we give them the go-ahead. So I'm going to go off and send them an email, and I'll continue this recording in a moment.